What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about the crypto news. Bitcoin breaking out of a downward pattern. It's interesting. Let's see if that continues. But there's been some really good, some really interesting news in terms of bigger investments by bigger companies, airdrops, and Jack Dorsey doubling down on his belief about Bitcoin. Not a surprise given that Square is the way it is now. So before I get into all of that, as always, I update the spreadsheet. These are the first 26 coins I spoke about in the channel that I thought would smash it in this cycle. As you invested $100 into each one when I released the videos, and you're still holding this bag, you'd be in profit for 46 grand. This is not my portfolio anymore. In fact, if you want to see exactly what I hold, you can check out Copy My Crypto. One thing I continue to reiterate, guys, is bank your profits along the way. And on top of that, guys, stay in the market when the market collapses. It's the best opportunity to invest. During the 2008 crash, when tons of people took their money out of the markets, and everything was down, if they just stuck around for another 18 months, every stock, or damn near every stock, was higher than its previous high. Markets are cyclical, and the moment that everything's down is the opportunity to invest. That's what smart money does. That's what you want to be doing. I will be sharing all the coins that I think have got the potential to 20, 40, 50, 100x when that bear cycle correction finally occurs. So if you want to learn what they are, you can check out Copy My Crypto. Right, as I said, Bitcoin broken out of the downward trajectory pattern. Let's see if it continues going up or if it just moves sideways. The more you look at the market, the more you've got to believe that it is an extended cycle, but we will see if this plays out. So there's been a few bits of interesting news. Bitmex are doing an airdrop. So Bitmex is launching its own token to airdrop to both existing and new users. This was announced today. And what they're saying is basically the first 15,000 new customers can register and get 5 BMEX tokens and 10 USDT. Existing traders will also get BMEX tokens as they trade. Specifically, they can earn up to 25% of the monthly trading fee in BMEX token in a ratio 1-to-1, capped at 50,000 BMX per month per user. There will be 450 million BMX. They'll be minted at once and vested over a period of up to 5 years. This is, again, another opportunity, even while I know they're sort of dealing with litigation at the moment. But yeah, again, they're doubling down on the market. They're doubling down on everyone getting involved in BMEX. The tokens won't be offered and won't be tradable by persons in the US, sadly. So if you are a US resident, that is unfortunate for you. It's going to work on the same sort of premise as BNB. So they'll buy and burn BMEX every quarter and publish details on its website. The burn will be similar to Binance's. But it's another run on, it's another sort of push forward for Bitmex, which is good to see. Yeah. As I believe that Bitmex is still battling with, because they were ordered to pay 100 million for illegally trading with the platform, but I think they're still battling that to try and, I don't know, reduce the fee that they are been told that they owe. But we'll see how that plays. Jack Dorsey, like I said, doubling down, saying that Bitcoin will replace the dollar. Obviously, he's a founder, a fan. Obviously, they what's the phrase? They did what Facebook did and rebranded. So was known as Square, now known as Block. They want to get in on blockchain. He's obviously enabled Bitcoin tipping on within Twitter. Huge supporter, and he just said, Cardi B asked, "Do you think Bitcoin crypto is going to replace the dollar?" And he said, "Yeah, Bitcoin will." And little things like that, did that at 8:18 this morning, or that news came out at 8:18 this morning. Though he did that at like 11:30, sorry, 12:30 at night. So maybe that's had an impact on the price, potentially, I guess. But yeah, it's not a surprise he's doubling down. Like I said, he rebranded to Block for a reason. That's going to be Square's focus, is the investments into those blockchain-based projects. It's always nice to see a little bit of positive momentum in the market. You've seen good market sentiment. Polkadot's had another one. Deutsche Telekom has announced that it's bought a significant amount of DOT to put its money where its mouth is, according to blockchain lead Andreas Dietrich. But they're throwing its weight behind Polkadot. They have been supporting blockchain tech for a while. They've gone deep into the space by providing infrastructure as well as participation in proof of stake mechanisms provided by Chainlink. They've got into Flow. They've got into CeeLo. And now obviously they're going hard on Polkadot. This is no slouch of a company. You got to bear in mind that the money behind them is enormous. So it's always good to see that you're seeing bigger corporations getting in, because fundamentally this is pushing a positive news cycle, and we've seen so many negative ones, so it's nice to see these positive news cycles. So it'll be interesting to see what is next for them in terms of where they're going. They've obviously said that they've been eyeing Substrate for quite some time, and currently, that's their plan, is to develop decentralized apps on top of Substrate. So if they start doing that again, that pushes Polkadot forward, because that's Polkadot's coding language. So that's really good to see again. And the last piece of news is XRP are obviously doing an airdrop. So if you're unfamiliar, Sologenic are doing an airdrop. It's actually probably been the news that's moved the market the most. XRP has actually gained 10% in the last week. We've seen whales moving staggering amounts of crypto to the places where the airdrops are going to occur. And this airdrop or the snapshot will occur on Christmas Eve. So check if you're holding XRP, make sure that you're putting it somewhere where the place that you're holding it is participating in the airdrop. Many believe that obviously XRP demand is stemming from this $500 million airdrop. Sologenic is a firm leveraging XRP and plans to drop a coin called Solo. It aims to be the most influential blockchain-based crypto in the world by bridging the gap between traditional finance and cryptocurrencies. In addition to the upcoming Solo snapshot, the project is also doing another airdrop with a token called Corium. Sologenic explained that Solo will be available for trade on the project's decentralized exchange platform, and there will be a total supply of 400 million Solo. The Solo team says that Solo coins are issued on the XRP ledger as well. But we know that Binance and I believe Huobi, and there's a number of exchanges that are participating in this. But that's obviously moved the market. We actually saw last year XRP run pretty well off of the Flare airdrop. And the price really did pick up some momentum while people were buying it up in anticipation of the Flare airdrop, because that was meant to be 1-to-1 ratio. This won't be a 1-to-1 ratio. This will be based upon a formula on what you hold divided by what the exchange holds times what the exchange gets in terms of Solo coin. But yeah, another piece of good news in terms of just XRP and teams working with XRP continuing to push forward, even with this SEC FUD in the background. Generally, pretty positive sentiment all in the market right now, or certainly positive sentiment around the news stories in the market right now. We'll see. I mean, there's a couple of hours before the market opens, so it may well retrace before then, but we'll see. But it's looking good. It's nice to see. Anyway, that's it from me. Hope you're all keeping very, very well. It's nearly Christmas, so we're all excited. Nice rest. If you're new to crypto, guys, check out Copper My Crypto. We've had a bunch of really successful airdrops in the past few weeks. You know, some that have airdropped thousands of dollars to members, some that have airdropped hundreds of dollars to members. And you know, free crypto is never a bad thing. But one thing that I keep banging on about as well is at some point this market will correct truly and bearishly and properly. And that will be an opportunity to get in on cryptos hugely, hugely, hugely undervalued when they've had an 80, 85, 90% correction and it's still top tier projects. And when that happens, you want to be in on the right cryptos. I've got my list of cryptos that I think are going to be absolutely mental over the next 5 to 10 years. And if you want to know what they are, you're going to want to check out Copy My Crypto. That's it from me, guys. Bye-bye.